Hello, Wizardreaders, and welcome to Wizardreaders. I am your Wizard, Professor Brown. And have you guys ever imagined yourself with any type of animal in the world as a pet? Well, in this story, we have Wendell and his pet, Walrus. It's called If Wendell Had a Walrus. So let's just see what could happen if you have a walrus as a pet. If Wendell Had a Walrus by Mortensen, illustrated by Phelan. One day, Wendell was minding his own business when a walrus floated by. Of course, it wasn't a real walrus, just a cloud one. You guys see it? But when Wendell saw it, he started thinking about real ones all the same. If Wendell had a walrus, he'd name him Roger. I like that name. Roger the Walrus. They'd tell tons of jokes. Walruses love a good joke. Are you ready for some jokes? What did the walrus do when he read a sad story? He blubbered. Roger, what do you call a walrus that won't stop talking? A blubbermouth. What do walruses like to chew? Blubbergum. Then they jump on Wendell's bike and pedal right past old Mrs. Quimby's house. Wouldn't she be surprised? Does she look surprised there? First of all, Wendell's got to be pretty strong to pull a walrus. They climb trees. Come on, you can do it. Our fort doesn't need a roof. They would build forts and fly kites. Run. You guys think Roger could run that well? So they would draw ducks and maybe a dinghy and have the most stupendiferous, cosmically colossal, best time of their lives. I don't think I've ever heard that word. If Wendell had a walrus, but he didn't. Not one. He sat on a rock. He came up with the best idea ever. Why didn't he think of it before? All right, what's that idea? What do you guys think that idea is? Uncle Zed's pet. Wendell marched down to Uncle Zed's pet emporium. I'll have one walrus, please. Sorry, said Uncle Zed. Unfortunately, he didn't expect a walrus shipment in the foreseeable future. Bummer. Wendell thought and thought. Of course, he said. It was best to ask a walrus directly. Wendell wrote a note, stuffed it in a bottle, and tossed it in the ocean. Dear Mr. Walrus, how are you? If you're tired of your iceberg, come on over to my house. Here's a map. Hope to see you soon. So, let's see. Yours truly, Wendell. You, big tree, me. As it floated away, Wendell couldn't help noticing another boy with another bottle. Walrus? Asked Wendell. Well, said the boy. So he's hoping to get a whale. Now, all they had to do was wait. And wait. And wait. and wait. Since waiting was rather tiresome, Wendell and the boy, who was named Morel, decided to pass the time together. Telling jokes. What happened when the walrus went to the fair? He had a whale of a good time. Where do whales and walruses like to watch movies? At the dive-in. Hey, Miss Quimby, they said, riding bikes. Climbing trees. Have you ever climbed this high before? Building forts. Fort Mordell. Flying kites. Hang on. Drawing ducks. And maybe some dinghies. Does this sound familiar? And having the most stupendiferous, cosmically colossal best time of their lives. When would Wendell get a walrus? Well, there was no rush. See? Perhaps Wendell has found a friend, just like that other boy did. Oh, you got one too? So the whales, looks like the whales actually ended up getting the letters. The end. Well, Wizardreaders, I hope you enjoyed this story. If Wendell had a walrus, obviously we found maybe that although it might be hard to have a walrus as a friend, some friends are closer than you think. I'll see you guys on the next adventure. Have a wonderful day.